We'll beat you. Play out. Your mother's you and your dirty ass puppy. You. I'm a bitch. I'm a disgrace. I'm a joke.
That's the issue that I'm talking about. We're currently living in a society where kids can hide behind their cell phone screens and take zero accountability for all the trolling that they do online. But in the real world, your words and actions have consequences, and oftentimes the results can be disastrous. YouTuber and live streamer Neon recently figured this out the hard way. Now, I don't want to completely spoil the end of the video, but if you're new here, my name is Steven Williams. I'm a martial artist for over 25 years. I've been in the fight game as a coach and competitor for a very, very long time. And when I see these young kids running their mouths, I know what they need. And it ain't just a beating. But anyway, let's get into the video and see what led to this happening.
I have a question, Mr. Adam.
Yeah.
What the f is wrong with you, bro? Like, are you like genuinely okay in the head? Like, genuine question, bro. Are you psycho?
All right, let's give context. If you don't know who this Adam22 guy is, he owns and runs the No Jumper podcast and that whole brand, and he's a little bit of a sketchy guy. I won't get into his background. You can Google that stuff. But apparently him and his wife have a weird situation where she's able to go out there and have sex with men, and obviously it's just debaucherous behavior, but this kid is gonna take it to the next level.
What is the thing that you think makes me psycho?
I mean, you let your wife literally get trained by a black guy, bro. Like, are you f***ing stupid?
Well, it's just one guy. It's not really a train.
You agree with kids.
Now, whether or not you agree with any of this behavior, and you know, you can look at Adam22. He's probably not the kind of person you would want to model your long-term view of who you want to be as a man after, but you can see this little kid in the corner, right? He's doing this all for attention. He's doing all of this to get a response from the chat, and that's the issue that I'm talking about.
You really think that one entering her depleted her value that dramatically?
Yeah.
I'd have to agree with Neon, absolutely.
Don't you think you should worry about getting some before you start judging?
I could if I want to. You and your podcast.
Play out
with your mother's lips. You, I don't care.
I'm 39 and I've really made something out of myself in life in a way that you
no
have
one's
yet
watching
to.
that podcast. You have to get your girl because that podcast was dead. It was dead.
So now you can see how a person like this, a kid like this, will get attention, will get money, adulation. His brand will grow, obviously in the wrong direction, and this just perpetuates the same behavior. It's really toxic. Adam22 should be embarrassed just for the simple fact that he's sharing a room with this young kid. I mean, it's just very odd, but that's part of internet culture, right? Everyone's trying to climb the ladder at all costs for attention. Now, most of you are familiar with Andrew Tate, and this is really where Neon popped on my radar. I started to say, who is this kid? Who is this strange looking 18-year-old? He looks like he's about 12, and now he's attacking Andrew Tate. So if you haven't seen it, let's get into it.
You're a disgrace to the Muslim.
You not know who the man is.
You favorite, tell yourself. You dumb bitch. You're in house arrest, you pussy. You fucking loser. You and your dirty ass brother. Fuck him too, dumb bitch. Look at you just sitting there, you bald refugee. Fuck you.
Obviously, this kid is playing a character, but he gets rewarded for playing this character. He gets donations. This is how he makes his money. His brand grows from being salacious, saying things that are out of pocket. When you can do that to a person like Andrew Tate, who's obviously notorious, it's just gonna boost your brand that much more. Obviously, Aiden Ross is a big live streamer, so having that platform to be on is just gonna enhance everything. So everything that's happening in this young kid's life is telling him that this behavior is the right way to go because he's being gifted positive results based on his behavior. If there's no negative reinforcement, what's stopping him from continuing to behave like this?
This girl got dicked down. It was very sad, bro.
No, that's not what happened. My girl did not. Hey, Neon, that's not what fucking happened, bro.
Bro.
My girl didn't get dicked down. Dude, shut up, bro.
Yeah, and I was the one who dicked her down.
Who did she cheat with?
Nobody, bro.
Amy in the ass. Amy lives in Houston. Oh God, I fucked her in the ass. That's what happened.
It's weird ass kid in my shit, bro.
I know where she lives too, and her mom, and I fucked her too. Fuck that bitch.
You're such a loser, dude.
I'm a loser. Yeah, says you. You're a fucking loser.
You're a four-eyed, ugly fuck fraud.
And you're a Jew that's gonna burn in hell. You're gonna burn in fucking hell, you Jewish cuck. Fuck you!
Now, as I suggested at the beginning of this video, leave a like. Oh, you didn't see that coming, but leave a like. I'm the Segway King. No one's better than me in the game. Now, in the real world, the way that I grew up and the way that some of you grew up, well, if you behave like that, there's gonna be repercussions. You're gonna get your ass beat. You might get killed for this kind of behavior. Karma finally caught up with this young man, and, well, let's take a look at the video.
Look whose shoes we got. Got his ass lacking. Come on, bro. Got his ass lacking. Hey, what size y'all want?
You see what we did with his shirt?
Look at his shirt. Ripped all type of stuff, boy. You know not to come around here talking like that. Yeah.
Hey, flick me up.
Hey. Oh, we on his ass. Come on, bro. Take his glasses off.
How much he's gonna sell for?
How much they gonna sell for? Come on, bro. YouTube money. We taking all of that. Hey, and we keeping your phone, boy. We taking the video right on your phone.
You a bitch, right? I'm not playing with you.
I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch. I'm a bitch.
Yeah, you a
Yeah,
fucking
boy.
bitch. Come on, bro.
Yeah, boy.
Now, obviously, we never want to see that happen to anyone, right? I mean, it's pretty unfortunate. And seeing him in that situation where he's not able to defend himself because he's never actually trained martial arts, he's never actually been in a fight, he's not from the hood. From what I understand, he has a pretty decent family. And those are usually the ones that run their mouth because they've never been humbled before. It's never fun to see something like this. I have people that follow my newsletter, I'll link it below, that email me all the time and say, you know, I didn't really have the right mindset. I have a lot of kids who follow me that have similar aspirations of being big live streamers, and they email me and they tell me what they have to do to get ahead. And it's sad. There's other ways to get your message out there. You don't have to just spew bullshit, especially if you're not ready for the repercussions if you don't really live that life.
This past week has been the worst week of my life. I don't know what happened. I don't know what I did to deserve any of this. I am a disgrace to my community. I'm a disgrace to my race. I'm a disgrace to my religion. I'm a disgrace. I'm a joke. I'm a joke. I'm a damn joke. I don't know what to do anymore. I've been doing YouTube for 5 years and I've never once felt this way in my entire life, to where I just never want to come back ever again and never want to show my face. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I love you guys. I know no one in this world actually loves me, but it's all good, man. I love you guys deep inside, and I'm gonna take this time to figure out what I want to do next. I don't know if you guys will ever see me again, and if you do, I'll be a new man. I love you guys, man. Stay safe, and until next time, peace.
So that's a pretty sobering response from the kid. I mean, I figured that it was a character that he was playing, and that's kind of the message of this whole video that I'm giving for you, especially for the younger viewers, is that you don't have to put on this overemphasized facade, especially if it's skewing negative, because again, you get what you put out. This universe is a mirror. Your internal state is always gonna project into your outer world. So if you're the kind of person who thinks that this is the way to go, it's gonna catch up with you.
I've been fully off of social media the past few days. I've had no idea what's going on. I haven't been responding to anyone. I haven't been in tune with anything. And I see this random clip from Andrew Tate talking about me, trying to help me. I've talked to Andrew Tate one time, and it was for like 10 minutes, and in those 10 minutes, I was the most fucked up human being possible. And this guy wants to come out of nowhere and says he wants to help me, train me, put me under his wing. And I'm gonna be honest, I need help. I do. I've been so lost and clueless this past few days. I've had no idea what to do with my life.
Now, it's pretty obvious that this kid has done a 180. In ancient cultures, they have a rite of passage, a process that a boy goes through to eventually become a man. It has to do with some sort of struggle. And this kid went through a situation where he was humiliated on the internet, where everyone in the world can see it. He was, you know, put in a situation that's pretty demoralizing. I would suggest that for you parents and for you non-parents but kids to learn, use this as a cautionary tale. You got a few extra donations, a little bit of clout, but was it worth it? I always tell all of my followers, it's all about building the man and woman you want to be. All of your behaviors, thoughts, actions, they should all be mapping towards that. If they don't, then I got to take a back step and I got to go, okay, this is not who I want to be, then this behavior is not going to get me there. I'm going to cut it out. I'm going to dice it out. This kid learned a hard lesson, but the world was able to see it, and I'm sure a lot of you are going to benefit from it. Strangle Gang, as always, stay strong, and I'll see you in the next one.